Okay, today we're going to do Module 5, Lesson 17, and our objective is to subtract from multiples of 100 and from numbers with a 0 in the tens place. So our first problem is 300 minus 195. I'm going to write the problem vertically, lining up my ones, my tens, and my hundreds. Place my minus sign and my equal sign. Let's first fill out a number bond. In subtraction, 300 is the whole. Now in a number bond, you can tell which circle is the whole because the other two circles are connected to it. These two circles, when added, will equal this one. 195 is one of the parts. We draw 300 in our chart. 300 has 300s. Then we start subtracting in our ones. We can't do 0 minus 5. We can't borrow or take from our tens, so we need to go right to the hundreds and take from the hundreds. I cross out the 100 and I make 10 tens. Then I cross out the tens and I bring it over to my ones and make 10 ones. Over here, again, we took from our hundreds, so now we have 2 hundreds. We gave a 10 to the tens. Then I crossed it out and I took 1 to make it so you make it a 9. And we gave a 10 to the ones, so that's 10 ones. Now you do your subtraction. So 10 minus 5, so if I cross out 5, I have 5 left. 9 minus 9, if I cross out 9, I have 0 left. And then 2 minus 1, I cross out 1, and I have 1 left. So my missing part is 105. Now I'm going to check it by adding my parts to make sure I get my whole. So I'm going to bring 105 up to the top. I'm going to add, because we need to add our two parts to get our whole, and I add 195, the other part. Starting with the ones, 5 plus 5 is 10. Put a 0, put the 1 in the tens. 0 plus 9 plus 1 is 10. Put a 0, put a 1 in the hundreds. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So, here's our whole, which matches the whole in our number bond. That means we did this problem correctly. Let's do another problem together. Here we have 500 minus 213. Write it vertically, and then let's fill out a number bond. The top number in a subtraction problem is our whole, so I'm going to put the 500 in the circle that's connected to the other two circles. 213 is one of my parts, and after we subtract, we'll find the missing part. Draw 500 in my chart. 500 has 500s, 0 tens, and 0 ones. I begin by subtracting my ones. I can't take 3 from nothing, so normally I would borrow or take a 10, but I can't, there's no tens to take. So I need to go over to my hundreds. Cross out the hundreds, bring it over into the tens place, and draw 10 tens. Now I can take a 10 to bring over to my ones, so I cross out one of the tens, bring it over to the ones, and draw 10 ones. So here, we crossed out the 5. It became a 4 because we took 1 away. We gave 10 tens to the 0 to make it a 10. Then we crossed out the 10 to take 1 away to give to the ones, so that became a 9. And then we gave the 10 to the ones, so that 0 became a 10. Now I can subtract. So 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 1 is 8. And 4 minus 2 is 2. So my missing part is 287. Now I'm going to check by adding my parts to see if I get my whole. So I bring 287 up. I add my other part, which is 213, to it. And we should get 500. So let's add with our ones. 7 plus 3 is 10. Put the 0. Carry the 1 into the tens. 8 plus 1 is 9. Plus 1 is 10. Put a 0. Put the 1 in the hundreds. 2 plus 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. So here we have 500, which matches our total in our number bond. So we did this problem correctly. Let's do one more problem together. We're going to write it vertically, 603 minus 487. We're going to fill out our number bond. In subtraction, 603, the top number is our whole, so I'm going to put it where the whole goes. 487 is one of the parts, and the answer will be our other part. I draw 603 in my chart. So 603 has 6 hundreds, 0 tens, and 3 ones. I start by subtracting my ones. I cannot subtract 7 from 3, so I would go to my tens to take one. I don't have any tens, so I need to go to my hundreds. So I cross out one of my hundreds, I bring it over to my tens, and I give it 10 tens. 5. So here, we took one of our hundreds, made it a 5. We gave a 10 to our tens, our 0 to make it a 10. Now I can take one of the tens, so I cross out a 10, I bring it over to give to my ones. So we crossed out the 10, now it's a 9. We gave a 10 to the 3 to make 13. Now I can do my subtraction. So I'm going to take away 7, so 13 minus 7 is 6. Now I subtract my tens, 9 minus 8, so I'm going to take away 8 is 1. And then I subtract 5 minus 4, so I'm going to take away 4 of my hundreds, is 1. So my missing part is 116. We're going to check it using addition. So I bring 116 up to the top, put a plus sign, and I add my other part, which is 487. So starting in the 1, 6 plus 7 is 13, so I put a 3, carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 1 is 10, put a 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So 603 does match my total, my whole over here, which is 603. So I did this problem correctly. You're going to do this problem on your own. 801 minus 634. First, write your problem vertically, and then fill in your number bonds. You may choose to draw a chart, or you may just choose to show your vertical subtraction. You do need to check your problem using addition. Once you're done with this problem, you're done with the lesson for today.